It is November 6, 1922, and you are watching this report. The air in the Valley of the Kings is thick with anticipation. For weeks, rumors have been swirling that an ancient Egyptian tomb has just been discovered. Could it be the lost final resting place of the boy king Tutankhamun? Will we finally solve the enduring mysteries that have kept scholars baffled for centuries? The truth is stranger than fiction. Join me as we take a journey back in time to experience the incredible tale firsthand. Our story begins in the year 1922 in the enigmatic Valley of the Kings in Egypt. For centuries, this valley had been a burial ground for pharaohs and other important figures from the new kingdom of Egypt. Among them was the legendary King Tutankhamun, who ruled from 1332 to 1323 BC. His untimely death at the age of 19 and the circumstances surrounding his burial had captured the imagination of many. Legend had it that his tomb lay hidden and untouched for thousands of years. But the quest to find it was not an easy one. Many explorers had tried and failed before. Howard Carter, a British archaeologist and Egyptologist, was determined to succeed where others had failed. He had spent several years carefully excavating different sites in the hope of unearthing something significant. But so far, his efforts had yielded little more than a few broken fragments of pottery and the occasional scarab beetle. Discouraged but not defeated, he continued his search with renewed vigor. His breakthrough came unexpectedly during the winter of 1922. As his team cleared away the debris near the entrance to the tomb of the pharaoh Ramses III, they uncovered a series of steps leading down into the ground. Could this be it, the entrance to Tutankhamun's long-lost tomb? With bated breath, they descended into the darkness, their headlamps cutting through the gloom to reveal what lay before them. It was a sight that would make history. Before them was a burial chamber filled with treasures beyond their wildest dreams. Gold-adorned coffins, intricately carved sarcophagi, and countless artifacts lay scattered around the room. It seemed as though they had stumbled upon a lost city of gold. But the excitement was short-lived, for according to legend, any who dared disturb the slumber of the dead pharaohs would be cursed. And so it was with heavy hearts that they were forced to seal the tomb once more and leave its treasures undisturbed. However, the allure of the unknown proved too strong to resist, and soon enough, plans were made to return and explore further. The world waited with bated breath as news spread of the discovery in the Valley of the Kings. Would this be the greatest archaeological find of all time? Or would it bring nothing but misfortune and tragedy? The answer lay hidden deep beneath the sands of Egypt, waiting to be uncovered. The next day, November 7, 1922, the team returned to the newly found tomb, now sealed with a heavy stone door. They knew that what lay behind the stones was nothing short of spectacular, but they also knew that they were treading on dangerous ground. According to legend, anyone who disturbed the pharaoh's tomb would be cursed. But driven by their thirst for knowledge and glory, they pressed on. As they cleared away the dirt and debris, the true scale of their discovery began to reveal itself. Before them stood an ancient burial chamber, untouched for millennia. Inside lay the secrets of a pharaoh's final resting place. The team carefully made their way through the narrow passageway, each step bringing them closer to the heart of the mystery. And then, suddenly, right before their very eyes, the passage opened up into a large cavern. In the flickering light of their lamps, they could see rows upon rows of sarcophagi, each one intricately carved and adorned with hieroglyphics that whispered tales of a bygone era. It was a sight that took their breath away, but the excitement was short-lived. For as they ventured deeper into the cavern, the air grew colder and a strange mist began to form, obscuring their vision and making it difficult to breathe. Was this the curse of the pharaohs taking effect, or was there some other explanation for the sudden change in atmosphere? The team pressed on, their determination not to be deterred by superstition or fear. As the mist began to clear, they realized that the change in atmosphere had brought with it a change in time. For in front of them lay not only the sarcophagi of the pharaohs, but also an altar adorned with strange symbols and markings. And in the center of it all stood a single unopened coffin, seemingly untouched for thousands of years. Could this be the tomb of Tutankhamun himself? The answer lay hidden within the coffin, waiting to be uncovered. With trembling hands, they reached out to open it, knowing that they were about to witness something truly remarkable. Suddenly, the ground beneath their feet began to shake, and the walls of the cavern seemed to tremble with a mighty roar. The team looked around in terror as the dust and debris fell from the ceiling, blocking their way out. Had they angered the pharaohs and brought down his wrath upon them, or was this simply the result of a natural phenomenon? In the midst of the chaos, they heard a voice. It was the voice of reason, calling for calm and urging them to press on. The team listened intently, knowing that their survival may depend on it. As the dust settled, they saw a glimmer of light in the distance. With renewed determination, they struggled towards it, hoping it would lead them to safety. And then suddenly, right before their very eyes, the tunnel opened up into a vast chamber filled with an otherworldly glow. In the center of the room stood a magnificent golden sarcophagus, adorned with precious gems and hieroglyphics that seemed to dance in the flickering light. And on top of it all, resting peacefully, was the mummy of a young pharaoh, his face hidden behind a golden mask. Could this be the lost tomb of Tutankhamun? The answer lay in the eyes of the young pharaoh, waiting to be discovered. As the team approached the sarcophagus, they could feel the weight of history pressing down on them. They knew that they were standing in the presence of greatness, but they also knew that they had to proceed with caution. Every step they took echoed through the ages. Every word they spoke disturbed the silence of millennia. With reverence and awe, they began to examine the sarcophagus, their hands trembling as they traced the intricate carvings. As they uncovered the hieroglyphics, they realized that they were witnessing the story of the young pharaoh's life and reign. Each inscription was a piece of a puzzle, each carving a clue to the mysteries that had kept scholars baffled for centuries. But there was still one question that remained unanswered. Who was this pharaoh? Why had his tomb been hidden for so long? And what secrets did he hold that had been lost to time? The answers lay hidden beneath the layers of history, waiting to be uncovered. As the team delved deeper into the mysteries of the tomb, they uncovered more than just the secrets of the past. They discovered a new respect for the ancient Egyptians and their culture. They realized that they were not just explorers, but students of a lost civilization. And with that realization came a sense of responsibility, a responsibility to preserve the legacy of the pharaohs for future generations. As the sun set over the Valley of the Kings, the team emerged from the tomb, their faces illuminated by the golden light. They had witnessed the splendor of a bygone era, and they carried with them the weight of that experience. The world waited with bated breath as the team prepared to share their discovery with the world. What had they found in the depths of the earth? What secrets had they uncovered? The answer lay in the eyes of the world as it gazed upon the lost tomb of the boy Pharaoh. The discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb had changed the world forever. It had unveiled the secrets of a lost civilization and brought to life the myths and legends of ancient Egypt. But perhaps most importantly, it had shown us the power of human curiosity and the wonders that lie hidden beneath the sands of time. As the world marveled at the discovery, one thing became clear. This was not just the discovery of a tomb, it was the discovery of a legacy. The legacy of a pharaoh who had ruled for so briefly, yet whose impact had been so profound. It was the legacy of a people whose achievements had inspired awe and wonder for centuries. It was the legacy of a time when the sands of Egypt held more secrets than we could ever imagine. And as the world continued to explore the mysteries of the past, one thing became clear: the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb had changed everything. Thank you for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe for more updates on our discoveries. Together, we can continue to explore the mysteries of the past and uncover the secrets that lie hidden beneath the sands of time. Until next time, happy exploring.